On 36 degrees currently in Waukegan. It's 35 in Aurora and 38 in Valparaiso, 41 still in Merrillville. Your evening planner, temperatures are going to be dropping down into the 30s. Skies are going to be partly cloudy. Eventually tonight we're going to see increasing clouds and some rain. That's going to be arriving mainly after midnight, but most of that's going to be falling tomorrow morning. Forecast low temperatures tonight. A lot of us are going to be dropping down to the low to mid 30s. And then tomorrow looks like a very warm day, but we do have a cold front moving through that's going to send us back into the 20s by Friday. The weekend ahead, though, looks pretty good for that Bears game. Those details coming up. Yeah, we were walking like penguins to school today. All right, temperatures out there today. We are sitting in the 30s and 40s, 35 degrees in Aurora, 41 at O'Hare, 39 at the Chicago Lakefront, 41 in Gary. It's 38 in Valparaiso, 36 in Kankakee, and 37 degrees in Morris. Here's where we're headed. So throughout the next few hours, we're going to see increasing cloud cover throughout the evening. That's going to continue through the overnight. Temperatures by about 9-10 p.m. or so. For a lot of us, going to be in the low to mid 30s, and that's basically going to be your low temperature for the night, because then after that, temperatures begin to rise. So we're going to be in the 40s by the time the sun's coming up tomorrow, but we're going to be cloudy. We'll have scattered rain showers around in the morning, and then we have widespread rain that's going to be arriving by mid to late morning. That's coming through fairly quickly. Brief heavy downpours certainly going to be possible, but temperatures tomorrow, despite the rain, it's going to be really nice. We're counting on highs that are going to be in the upper 40s before the colder air begins to wrap in following the cold front. And then notice going into the afternoon, we start to see those temperatures taking a nosedive, and we're going to be cold enough for scattered snow showers by the end of the day. Temperatures by about 6-7 p.m. are already beginning to drop into the upper 20s to low 30s tomorrow. So it's a very short, big warm up for us. And then the temperatures are going to drop pretty quickly Thursday afternoon into the evening hours. For tonight, 35 degrees, very gusty. Your 5-day forecast tomorrow, 48 degrees. We're at 27 for your high on Friday. Then Saturday, things look good. Bears game, of course, is taking place Saturday evening. Temperatures by kickoff likely going to be in the mid 30s. So a little bit cool out there, but certainly warmer than the game we had last weekend. Dealing with pretty gusty winds and also some rain around associated with a cold front that's coming through. So tomorrow's temperature is still looking pretty good. But again, it's going to be a little rainy out there. And then we have a really sharp drop off with our temperatures going into Thursday night and early Friday. Forecast low temperatures tonight. We're going to be there in just a few hours. We're looking at low to mid 30s tonight, and then we're going to begin to rise into the 40s early tomorrow morning. But again, it comes with rain. So the best chance of rain on Thursday will be during the morning through the midday hours. After that, we're going to see those precipitation chances dropping off, and any leftover rain showers are going to transition over to snow showers during the evening. Friday, we're looking at sunshine, but only 27 degrees. Saturday for that Bears game, things look good. We're going to be in the upper or the lower 40s, but mid 30s by kickoff. Back to you. Most of us made it to 37 out in DeKalb, 45 in Aurora, 43 at O'Hare, 45 in Gary, made it to 41 in Valparaiso, 42 in Merrillville, and 39 degrees was the high temperature today in Kankakee. And you'll notice here over the next 12 hours, temperatures are actually going to take a brief little dip here. I think by 7, 8, 9 p.m., that's going to be the time frame that we're setting our overnight low temperatures. And then rising temps are actually expected going into early tomorrow morning. So by the time a lot of us are waking up, the alarms are going off in the morning. Temperatures by that point are already going to be in the low 40s. And we're counting on highs in the upper 40s during the afternoon. Now, there is going to be a little bit of a catch here. There's a very strong cold front that's moving through tomorrow. So yes, we are going to be very mild for half the day. But then temperatures are very quickly going to drop off after that cold front moves through. So the later afternoon hours, temperatures are going to begin to plummet. And then Thursday night into Friday, we actually have low temperatures that are going down into the middle teens. So it's going to be kind of a frigid start to our day on Friday. Highs right around 27 degrees for the end of the work week. But then this weekend, we're kind of evening things out again. We're going to be in the 30s and 40s for highs both Saturday and Sunday. And your average for this time of the year is right around 35, 36 degrees. So we're not going to be too far off from that. Satellite and radar. Things are quiet for now, but during the overnight, we're expecting increasing cloud cover, and then eventually scattered showers are going to arrive by daybreak. The heavier, more consistent rainfall, that's going to come down after sunrise tomorrow, lasting through about midday. And then after that, just some scattered leftover activity. The bigger weather story tomorrow afternoon is really going to be for falling temperatures. We'll have scattered snow showers being possible Thursday afternoon and evening. And then by Friday, we're in decent shape. It's just going to be cold. We'll wake up in the teens, high temperatures in the 20s. However, we will end up seeing quite a bit of sunshine. Now, looking ahead to Saturday, of course, we have the Bears game. Temperatures looking pretty good. By kickoff, I think we're going to be in the mid-30s. Tonight, 35 degrees for your overnight low. We're going to have gusty winds, gusting as high as about 30 miles per hour. 7-day forecast tomorrow, 48. And then we drop to the 20s on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, dry skies. Temps are going to be in the low 40s for your highs on Saturday. Again, dropping into the 30s for kickoff for the Bears. Sunny skies expected on Sunday. Then Monday and Tuesday were dry, and temperatures begin to warm back up again. We'll be right back into the 30s, but we're only going to drop for a few more hours, and then temperatures actually begin to rise again. Right now, many of us are sitting in the low to mid 30s, farther away from the city, closer to the lakefront and the Chicago Metro. That's where we're seeing upper 30s out there currently. Now, we're going to set our low temperatures likely in the next few hours, and then rising temps are expected going into early tomorrow morning, but also we're going to cloud things over and it's going to be kind of a rainy start to your day tomorrow. Cold front's going to come through, but temperatures prior to the falling temps during the afternoon are looking very, very warm for tomorrow. We're going to be in the upper 40s, falling into the low 30s by about 6 p.m. or so, and then 20s are going to be here on Friday. I'll have your weekend forecast topping out in the 40s for most areas, and temperatures even at this hour, we're still very mild. Many of us sitting in the mid to upper 30s, but we're briefly going to dip down into the low to mid 30s here over the next few hours before temperatures begin to rise late tonight into early tomorrow morning. So forecast low temperatures showing that by 9-10 p.m. or so, that's about when we're going to set our overnight low temperatures. Again, low to mid 30s across the region, and then we warm into the 40s during the overnight. By daybreak tomorrow, scattered rain showers are expected. We'll have a push of widespread rain moving through by mid to late morning. That's going to continue through at least midday. Then we begin to dry things out, but notice how temperatures, they begin to drop. So we have a strong cold front that's moving through tomorrow. It's also going to get very gusty. We'll have scattered snow showers by the end of the day. So we're dropping from the 40s down into the teens Thursday night into Friday morning. Friday's going to be cold with a high of 27. Your weekend, though, it looks good for that Bears game on Saturday. High temperatures near 41. Kickoff temps are going to be in the mid-30s. We'll be right back. One in DeKalb, that's one of our cooler spots. 32 in Kankakee, same thing in Aurora, but still holding steady at 39 degrees at O'Hare, and at Midway, same thing in Gary. Over the next few hours, that's when we're actually going to set our low temperatures of the night, likely in the low to mid-30s, and then rising temperatures are expected going into early tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, we're waking up to temperatures that are going to be in the 40s, but it's coming along with rain. We have a 100% chance of rain for a few hours tomorrow morning. That's going to last through midday. Then notice how the precipitation chances begin to drop off. But also, so do the temperatures. We have a pretty strong cold front that's moving through tomorrow. So soak up those 40s while you can in the morning, because during the afternoon and evening, temperatures are going to drop very quickly. In fact, Thursday night, we're going down into the mid-teens, only rebounding to about 27 degrees, partly cloudy skies on Friday. Saturday, we're going to be partly sunny, 41 for the Bears kickoff at 7:30. I expect to be in the mid-30s. Back to you.
Thanks.
We're still a ways away from that. Christmas is Thursday of next week. But at this point, I think it's safe to say that it is certainly not going to be cold enough to see any white stuff on the ground there. So I don't think it's going to be a white Christmas for most of us. Your high temperatures today, we ended up topping out in the lower 40s, and tomorrow we're going to be in the upper 40s during the first half of the day. Then temperatures are going to drop off in a really big way. We have a strong cold front coming through. So then Thursday night into Friday, we're going to wake up in the teens, only warm into the 20s, but it's just a one-day cool snap. Notice going into the weekend, we're back up into the 30s and 40s. And typically for this time of the year, your average high is right around 36 degrees. So we're going to be pretty close to that most days. Satellite and radar, things are fine right now. We are under mostly clear to partly cloudy conditions. Tonight, we're going to see increasing cloud cover all out ahead of our cold front that's going to be here tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, when we're getting the day started around 7, 8 o'clock, temperatures by this point should already be in the mid-40s. We'll have scattered rain showers around. Cold front comes through. Widespread rain for just a couple hours. Then the wind direction is going to change. We're counting on west-northwesterly winds by the end of the day, gusting as high as about 40 miles per hour. And then scattered snow showers are going to be possible. Little to no accumulation, but with those high winds, any of those snow showers during the evening commute could potentially be leading to some visibility issues But again, just a dusting for those of us that do end up seeing those snow showers. Most of us, it's just going to be mostly cloudy. And then going into Friday, we get back to seeing some sunshine. Temperatures are looking cold. We're going to be in the 20s for your highs. Now, of course, this weekend is a really big game at Soldier Field. We have the Bears against the Packers. Temperatures by kickoff on Saturday are expected to be in the low 30s, and then we will drop into the upper 20s by the final quarter. For tonight, low to mid 30s for most of us in the next few hours, and then rising temperatures into the 40s by daybreak tomorrow. 48 degrees for your high on Thursday. Friday, partly cloudy, 27. 41 expected on Saturday. Sunday, sunny skies, 31. And then next week, trending above average. We're going to be in the upper 30s and low 40s through at least Wednesday. Tina.
All right, Emily, time now for